Getting jobs is a critical element of running a business, and people in the beginning sometimes struggle with that, which is okay and understandable because I've been there myself, which is why in today's video, I'm talking about how I leveraged an existing contact to connect with the COO of a company. Also, I told him how we can offer anything from striping, washing, sealing, and even lawn care. If you stick around until the end of this video, I'm also giving away a bonus piece of information that is going to help you, because if you're struggling to get jobs, it's probably due to something that you're doing that's making you look desperate. Get out the notepad, take some notes, because this video is going to help you. But before we get to that, if you're interested in parking lot striping and want to start a business that's highly profitable, we've got an 8-hour training course that covers striping, how to get customers, marketing material, and much more. Link will be the first comment section and the description. And if you want to hop into our private coaching group where we offer high intense level coaching that has helped so many other business owners get to that 6-figure mark in their business, consider signing up for the collective program, where Mike, Justin, and myself are all three inside this group helping you grow your business with 2 video calls each month, unreleased courses, and hours of training to give you the skill set needed to go out and produce results. Link will be the second comment section and the description. Subscribe, hit the notification bell icon, like the video. Let's get to it.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of networking and establishing contacts with people and customers that you already service. Let me explain. Last year, we picked up a franchise in Oklahoma City that had about 12 or 13 locations. We got this customer off of LinkedIn, and if you guys are interested in how we get customers, consider joining the collective program. It's going to be the second link in the comment section and the description, because when you have access to information like I'm going to talk about in this video, it's super powerful, because you're going to find out how leveraging those connections on LinkedIn, and I teach that in the collective, how leveraging those connections with LinkedIn help you climb up the ladder as it pertains to dealing with customers. Now, when I first made this connection on LinkedIn, we got these properties and serviced the list of the properties. Well, then the area director ended up leaving, going to another company, and they hired another area director. Well, I happen to know them personally because I used to work with them at Raising Cane's back in the day. After that, I did some more properties for them. And the friend who used to be my manager at Raising Cane's sent me a message a couple months ago and said, hey, the COO loved your work so much that they want to give you the properties in Oklahoma and in Nebraska. Are you willing to travel? And of course, the cash register begins to go off. Cha-ching, yeah, I can travel. That was right in the start of the winter season, so I thought, well, let me wait a little bit till we start getting warmer. That way I can crunch the numbers, send it to them, they can accept it, everything will be good to go. Well, I messaged her and I said, hey, I wanted to wait till it was a little bit warmer before I started putting together estimates. Are you still interested in us servicing Nebraska? She said, yes, but unfortunately, I'm leaving. She's leaving. What am I going to do? Because I don't want to lose this contact. And I said, well, could you give me the COO's email address directly so that I can establish a point of contact with him, since he wants us to do work for their properties anyways? And what do you know? I emailed him, said, hey, I'm interested in service in Nebraska. I heard that you were interested as well. Would you like to schedule a time where I can maybe take you out to lunch, sit down, and talk about how we can fulfill the needs and make sure that you're taken care of? He said, all right, perfect. I'm actually in Oklahoma right now. Why don't you meet me at this store at 9 o'clock in the morning? Let's talk about it. Anyways, why is this super powerful? This is powerful because not only do I have the guy who is the decision maker for both states, but I also offer multiple services. We don't just do striping. We do striping, washing, seal coating. I don't care if it's lawn care. I'll add that if I have to. And then what happens is you take one customer, add multiple services, fulfill those services, and a $20,000 customer turns into a $40,000 or $50,000 customer. And that's why this is super important, and that is why information that I teach in the collective school program with Mike, myself, and Justin is extremely powerful, because we teach you multiple ways of how to get customers. That's number one. You need to establish connections and then leverage those connections for more work. What happens is, though, people appear to be too desperate. You never want to appear to be too desperate. You want to position yourself in such a way where you don't appear to be desperate in the eyes of the person that you're trying to sell jobs to. Because if they perceive you as desperate, or if you're blowing their email up, or you're reaching out too often, you're gonna devalue yourself in their perspective. So always remember that. Anyway, so I'm gonna get out and go talk with them here in a minute, and then whenever I get back in the car, I'll let y'all know what's gonna happen. I already know for sure we got Oklahoma, and if we got Oklahoma, I know we're gonna get Nebraska because he wants us to do it. So it's not a matter of if, but when, which is a blessing. Which is a tremendous blessing. One of my favorite things about stacking up work in the spring season is watching the calendar fill up, especially whenever customers are reaching out and they're wanting to get quotes. And my response is, hey, I need you to accept this as soon as possible because we get booked up so fast in the spring season. And if you don't accept it now, I'm going to have to get to it in summer. And I told people that ever since we started, because ever since we've started, our calendar has just stayed full. The Lord has blessed, and I'm super thankful for it. Now, this is just one customer, but if you have a handful of customers and you're offering multiple services, you're increasing your average ticket price. Now you're not just striping, but you're striping and washing. You're doing everything within your power to increase the average ticket price, offer multiple services to multiple customers, thus resulting in allowing you to make more money. And we all want to make more money, especially if we got team members that we hired. For those of you that know me personally, y'all know that I brought on our first official employee. Now, we had 1099 contractors and helpers and workers, but we brought on our first official employee, and I brought on a lady to essentially run the office. I mean, with the parking lot striping and then the internet stuff. Now, she's going to take care of all the administrative work so I can focus on the field. And a lot of people were asking me, they were like, well, don't you want to find somebody to work the field and you can sit in the office? And I said, no, of course not. Because she's going to be there selling. I could sell jobs. Listen to this. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this information is so important in the school program, because I can sell jobs and I can perform them. But if I've got someone else that's working at the desk and they're focusing on LinkedIn, focusing on admin stuff, you know what I mean? It doesn't take too long to send invoices and file paperwork. It don't take long at all. So, I got her working on LinkedIn, and she's working on LinkedIn. She's adding contacts. She knows I'm teaching her everything I know about selling jobs. And so now I got myself, who's out there performing the work as well as selling jobs. And I got the lady who's doing our office work, sitting there selling jobs, and I'm teaching her everything I know. So this year is going to be, we're going to experience growth without question. We've doubled our revenue every single year since I started. Like when I started, every year after that, we have doubled what we have made the year before. And I'm very thankful for that. It's a tremendous blessing. So, but now I'm implementing systems and putting systems into place that's going to help us continually double what we've done year after year. And so when you free up your time, which now a lot of my time is freed up because I'm paying someone else for their time. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell icon. Check out how to stripe. Check out the collective, and we will see you in the next video.